Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 22nd of March 2025. I hope you are really keeping well today, and this weekend is going to be a great weekend for you. Saturday morning, I am late getting up because I had another groggy sleep. I rather had a bad sleep and I'm feeling groggy again. And never mind, it's the expert level Sudoku puzzle. The Guardian's weekly expert level. It looks to me like it's got a lot of digits in it to begin with, so maybe that means there's some kind of logic thing that has to be done. I'm always suspicious when a Sudoku puzzle labels itself as expert or hard or something and then gives us a lot of starting numbers. I don't know if there are a lot, but it just looks like there are a lot. Then I always think that that's going to lead to some kind of Sudoku logic game at the end. We'll see. What's going on? Denmark and Finland have changed their advisory changed their advice to travellers, possible travellers to the US, stating that trans people really ought to be very careful about trying to travel to the US because if there's a difference in the passport registration and the gender at birth, then there could well be problems. And there have been lots of problems with citizens from various countries in the US. Even a punk rock band was certain members of the punk rock band were stopped and refused entry, but no reason was given. I mean, they're not actually going to say anything. They're just going to deport you. But these people have been rather outspoken about Trump. And that's the point but my advice is just don't go to America. Nobody should be going there for work. Nobody should be going there for tourists, for holiday. Nobody should be going there to study. Let's drain America of foreign cash. This is something that really needs to happen on a global effort. America needs to see that what it's doing is unacceptable across the planet, and one way of doing it is to starve them of foreign cash. Boycott American products, certain American products in particular. Not everything, of course, but certain American products. But one thing you certainly can do is not go to America. There are definitely people, I've seen some academics who are refusing to go and talk at conferences, for the reason that it's possibly dangerous. It's dangerous just to exist in America now, not because you're breaking the law, but just because if you're a foreigner, and especially if you're not a white man, even if you're white though, I mean, they have certainly arrested and deported some people who are not people of colour. Situation is getting terrible there, as we knew it would, and has been predicted for a long time on this channel. Would you, imagine it's 1935, would you be visiting Germany? No? Okay, don't go to America. Right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? So like I said, expert level puzzle, weekly, once a week they give us what they call as the expert level. It doesn't always turn out to be an expert level, but let's see if it does. Today we've got ourselves a 5 in that square. We've got 3 blocking across here and across here. We've got 3 there. We've got 9 blocking up here, and therefore 9 in one of these 2 squares blocking across here, 9 across there, and 9 up there. So that will be our 9. Missing digits in this column are 1, 7 and 9, and 7 and 9 are now in this top row, so that's got to be a 1. 6 blocks both of those squares there. We don't have a 6 in the top row yet, so it must be there. We'll be left with 4 and 8 in these squares. The 8 blocking up here gives me the 8 here and the 4 just there. Missing numbers here are 2 and 7. Four blocks across here and up here, so that gives me 4 in that square. Excuse me. Voice is disappearing. Voice hasn't quite woken up yet. Okay, I think I should wander through the digits in an orderly manner and see if I can spot anything easy. Okay, we have 3 up here, 3 down there. Four across this way and down there. Three up here, 3 down there, and 3 across there now. I'm shifting around on the chair. If you hear that strange sound, you know it's time for me to shift around on the chair, which means time to think a bit a bit harder about what's going on. Like I said, though, it did start with a lot of digits, so I'm kind of suspicious that it might need a Sudoku type ending. Oh no, I'm wrong. Okay, in this column, are we missing 2, 8, and 9? 2, 8, 9, 3 numbers. Yes, we are. And 2 and 8 are in the same row. So that's going to be a 9 then. So 9 blocking up here and up here gives me 9 in that square. We've got 3 over here and over here. And there's a 3. How on earth did I not look down at the bottom? All right, 3 up, 3 down, 3 across there and there. I get so focused on looking in some area, sometimes I just forget to check the rest of the board. And those are black numbers. That means they've been there since the beginning. That means that was an easy find right from the beginning. So no doubt you've been shouting at the screen. So that means that you haven't been shouting loud enough, because remember, you're calling back in time when I'm playing this game. Yeah, okay, good. We've got 1 across there, so 1 is in one of these 3 squares there, 2 squares actually I should say, blocking back. 1 down here, there's a 1. 1 up here, or 1 up there, there's a 1. 1 across here, or 1 up there, and there is a digit 1. 2, 8. If you're new to the channel, by the way, it's normal for me to miss things that are pretty obvious. Uh, 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, so there's the 4 in that row. I should have completed my sentence. That is still the only 7 on the board. 7's going to be our tricky number today, I guess. Down here, down there. So we've got 1 blocking across here, we've got 9 blocking across here, and we've got 7 in one of these squares blocking that square. So we've got 1, 9 and 7 there, and this will be the other digit, which is not 1, 9 or 7. It's got to be a 4. 4 across here and 4 down there gives us 4 in that square. 3 and 4 are finished. I'm playing this game very slowly. Now, I know it's a Saturday and we don't have anything to do. And actually, I don't have anything to do any days of the week, but um, I should probably speed it up. I think I'm going to have to go for the candidates to finish off here. I've seen a lot of stuff already, but somehow I don't quite have it. All right, let's finish the game off then. I've spent a long time looking at this. So we've got ones in these squares, and we've got nines in these squares, and we've got sevens in those squares because of our 2 and 7 from up here. What else do we know? With the ones, can't quite get a pair. Got a pair of 2s there. Down here is a pair of 2s. Oh, let's put in the 2 and the 8 up here. And of course I know this is a 2 or 8, but we'll leave that for the moment. 3, 4 are done, don't need them. 5. Pair of 5s here. Pair of 5s in these squares. This is pretty much from easy enough to remember. I mean, I'm doing it from memory. 5s are there. 6s are in these squares and down there. Okay, and somewhere there. Sevens. Pair of 7s in those squares. Eights go here because of that, our 8 blocking and blocking like that, so we get a pair of 8s there, and that means we get a pair of 8s up here, and we have 8s somewhere across there. All of this is stuff I already knew. And then what about 9? We've got a pair of 9s in those squares there, and that's it. So any likely place to start? Well, the top shoot is almost finished, so there's just one digit missing, and that's the 7 that goes there. Let's put that in, and then we'll work our way down, I suppose. We've got 1 blocking across and down here like this, so that puts 1s into those squares. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks down here like this, so we get 7s into those squares there, and then 8 and 9 are done. Now, did anything appear? 5, 6, 9, 7. Nothing appeared. Alright, so across we go. There's only 1 digit missing here, I think. That's the 7, which can go anywhere. And then over here we've got 1 blocking like this. Oh, missed a pair of 1s. Actually, I did see that before. I forgot to put them in, but I had seen that before. 2 blocking across here like this, so 2s can go there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it's just 6 blocking there. 7 blocking there. 8, 9. So how about across the middle? Is there something we can get there? not sure. So we'll finish off then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we know anything about 7 in this block? Well, we've got 7s blocking across there, so we know 7s go there. 8 and 9. Okay, that's all done then. Yeah, it looks to be correct. Like I said to you, I thought there might be some kind of Sudoku ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 blocking across there, so we can place a 6 there. 7, and then 8. What do we know? 8 blocks across there like that. So I think that's it, is it not? Is that everything? I do believe it is. All right, so settle in for some serious stuff here. I'm going to go through the digits and see if it brings up anything like pointing pairs, or maybe there's a mistake or some other kind of Sudoku thing that might be helpful. Oh, okay. I didn't see any mistakes. It's definitely going to need some kind of Sudoku technique, I think. What number looks like it might be useful? 2? I think I've got something, but I don't know that it's going to be very useful. Uh, okay, we've got an AIC on 7, but it's only going to lead me to remove 1 digit, which is not much, but let's see. So if I start here on 7, I've got a strong link to 7 here. Okay, I've got a weak link to this 7. I've got a strong link because there are only 2 in this column here. So that's the end point. So it means that this square here, which can see both this and this, the 7 can be removed, so I can get rid of 1 digit, but I don't know if that's going to help much, to be honest with you. Is it? Don't think it's really going to help much. Well, I was right in my assumption at the beginning of the game when I said it's suspicious because there are a lot of digits at the start. It might turn out to be a tough game. It certainly has proved for me to. It's proved tough for me. Oh, we have an X-wing on 7s, don't we? 7s. Yes. Look, 7s. This is the only 2 7s here, and these are the only 2 7s in this column. sevens and sevens. So it means we can get rid of 7 over here, and it also means that that 7 there can disappear, and we'll be left there with a 9. So that's our 7. Okay, phew. Exhausting puzzle for a Saturday. Let's get rid of some 7s. Now the question is, are we actually finished? I don't even know yet. We've got 9 to get rid of there. 9 is a completed digit now. Okay. We've got 5 and 6 here, so that has to be a 2. Alright. So that's 2 there. 2 there. 8 there. 8 in that square. Let's do a bit of tidying up. Oh no, let's put the 8 down here first. We've got 8 blocking this square, so that will be the 8. That's our 8. There's a 6. There's a 7. There's a 5. There's a 7. 6. 5. 5. 6. 1. 1. 7. 7. 8. 6 to go there. 5 there. 7 there. Wow. Yeah, definitely a tough puzzle from the Guardian. One step I did, the AIC chain was not really necessary. I think I don't think that affected anything, did it? That I did for the X-Wing. Should have just found the X-Wing earlier. Oh dear. Oh my God, that's going to be a very long video. I guess nobody will watch it. All right. Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later in the day. Definitely for less difficult puzzles, I'm going to say bye-bye.